Hi, babe. How are you? Well, I'm trying to get everything situated. Hey, I need to try and get this. What the frick is going on here?
Truth yes to Razorback fans across Arkansas.
I don't know. I'm good. I found. Oh, awesome. What's going on? All right, let's try this again. Oh, it started working right as I closed it out. That's amazing. Good for you. Let's see, what did I just do? I did. Is that the workout one? Yeah, it is. All right, there we go. Let me get this yogurt down real quick. Hey, little bitch. Aw, that's so sweet of you. Oh, dang it, I was gonna go live from StreamYard on my way. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Live chat. Well, I can't post a comment on here from this phone. Let me try it over here. Yeah, I fucked up and took those vitamins and that albuterol on an empty stomach. So I'm trying to get something in my stomach real quick. Yogurt and a banana. How is everybody doing tonight? All right, let me do this real quick. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, hey. How are y'all doing? I'm glad you're good, Christian. Well, I guess I just don't know how to work this shit right now. There it is. Now, can I comment from here? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's see. Work. I think they're both the same. All right. Oh, good. You ate your dinner tonight? Let's see if this will work. Now, let me see if I can pin. There we go. All right. Oh, shit. Did I really just do that? I haven't even started driving yet. Pork roast and pecan pie. Yummy. I didn't cook nothing tonight. I just didn't feel like it. insurance. For some reason, my messenger on here is not updating. Here we go again with this bullshit. Oh, that sounds good. Shrimp and rice. I brought me a bowl of leftover vegetable beef soup that I made. Alright, let's... Okay, so, if anybody, there's not very many people here yet, but if anybody can or wants to help me with this family that I got a call about last night, I've posted my pay links. Just put donation on it, please. I did get permission to give a little information out there today. So it's a mom and 2 children, a 4-year-old boy and an 8-year-old girl, and they lost their home to a fire last week. They are staying in our homeless shelter. Well, our county shelter has like quadplexes. There's not very many of them. They were lucky there was a vacancy. So families can live by themselves, or, you know, whatever. Words right now. I've gone through and been able to find quite a bit of clothes. And I sent clothes and blankets and the tree and decorations over to them today. I'm not going out and around people in the public right now until I know for sure what I have or don't have. Hold on, let me turn this up. There we go. So anyway, my goal this week is to at least get some gifts to put under the tree for those children, and get them a Christmas meal, a good Christmas meal. They do have a kitchen with like the basics in the kitchen, pots, pans, that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna get easy stuff that I know that the mom will be able to cook. Yes, so families can stay together. It's nice, but there's only like 3 quadplex buildings out there, and they surprisingly stay full a lot. I did get told that they were able to get some food from a pantry or something today, so they have some basics as far as cereal and sandwich stuff, that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna, if y'all remind me throughout the drive as the numbers go up, to kind of, I'll go through it again a couple times just to, and y'all don't have to. I know things are tight for everybody right now. I understand it. It's Christmas. Everybody has their own families. Y'all don't take these people on as, oh shit, I really need to put some air in this tire real quick that I still haven't replaced. Anyway, I don't want you to feel obligated or anything. It's obviously not your responsibility. This is just, you know, something I volunteer to do in my community. Oh, shit. Oh, hold on. That was sucked. Yeah, I mean, shit just happens. All right, hold on, let me, god dang, Let me fill this tire up real quick. All right, sorry. Hey, honey. I have extra hand sanitizer with me. I brought Lysol spray, so I'm going to sanitize everything that I touch before I leave work. Oh God, that sanitizer smells terrible. Here we go. How's everybody doing today? I hope the rest of y'all are good. I don't have children tomorrow, by the way. Thank you, my love. You're amazing. I don't have children tomorrow, but I do have a funeral that it looks like I'm gonna miss. I gotta find somebody to take Dad because it's his neighbor and he wants to go. I wish I could. Wait, I would lick the coffee pot before I left. That's just me. Well, I don't want to ruin anybody else's Christmas, you know. Speaking of coffee, before I started feeling icky, I do that though. I forget that vitamins make me sick. I have to take them with meals or I am puking. And then the albuterol probably didn't help, and I'd made coffee. Since I'm so tired, I made 2 different coffee pods in my Keurig and 2 shots of espresso and mixed it all together and have it in the fridge. And once I started getting these jitters, I just said, no, I probably should save the coffee for tomorrow. So Harley's going to rest tomorrow, or I will have to come pull up. I know a person who loves funerals. Yeah, he might go. Tired of people dying and getting sick. That's why I'm going to live forever. I mean, I wouldn't want to live forever. And FBSI, I'm definitely going to eat a whole gummy when I get home and sleep in. But I have stuff I've got to get finished tomorrow. To get out by Christmas. Oh shit. What do you put a? There we go. I need to go back and look at the link you sent me and order some of those, I guess. Sorry, y'all, this is it gets real tight in my upper airway sometimes. There, I need my glasses, I think. Shit. Hold on, I'm coming. There's a few folks that I have. Oh, that's not way I can do my victory lap. That is so funny. I love that, Christian. I mean, you totally fit in with my people with that mindset. Hey, Evil Bish. Well, you're here, so I guess she's not live. I definitely have not drank enough water. Can I send you a name to put on your list for me, Christian? I was going to ask you if Crazy or CMC Block Party was live, but I guess since you're here, she's not. So what are the requirements to get put on that list, Christian? I probably should slow down here in town. Twisted Sister, how are you doing? Your niece's pictures were beautiful. She is gorgeous. I'm so glad you're awesome. Start shit with my mom is a good way to get on the list. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think. I think there's really only one person on this earth that I would be okay with that happening to. Oh, my Jeep is gone. I was supposed to go there Saturday and test drive it and talk to them. I did not feel good Saturday. I didn't even leave the house, and it's gone now. I guess they sold it Saturday or yesterday. That's about right. So, it wasn't meant to be. Hey Marie, how are you, honey? I'm listening because a good deal. Please don't comment while you're driving. Stay safe, sweetheart. Oh, not a hater. What up, persons? I'm good. Just trying to make it till Christmas, and that would be me. Oh, you came and bought my Jeep for me? Oh my gosh. Thank you. You don't even have to put a red bow on it for Christmas. Just park it in my driveway, my love. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate anyone, but I have two that I'm going to do a victory lap for. No, there's one person that I hate. My first ex-husband, my first husband, whatever you want to call him. I have a few of those. I mean, I'm the same way. I feel like hate's a very strong word. But that can, okay, let's stop before I get worked up. Y'all know, I probably need to keep my Cajun dampened down right now. Well, every time I hear you sound worse and worse, because I feel worse and worse, babe. But if you want to see hate, YouTube, Jim Brown. Vince Russo. Oh. Not a hater. I'm going to have to message you. Freaking. I'm worried I might have RSV now and maybe a lower respiratory something. Maybe a bacterial infection. I don't know. I was doing good. I was sick for a whole week, but 3 weeks ago or something. I was sick for a whole week, and then I started feeling better, but the cough didn't go away. And then Friday night, the cough just was like, hey bitches, I'm back with a vengeance. Look, I 100% opened up my app just while I was taking my breathing treatment a while ago to make an appointment for Friday. My doctor has nothing open on the app schedule until January the 15th. And from what it looks like, he's only in the office on Mondays and Wednesdays. And I went all the way through the end of March. I don't know what I'm going to do about that shit. That's just getting ridiculous. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to go back to my old doctor. And I love him to death, don't get me wrong. The only reason I ever stopped going to him is because, excuse me, he's over here in the city. And you would spend more time out in the waiting room than you would in the, well, waiting in general than you would with the doctor. It was ridiculous. They were always like an hour behind. Has RSV. I know someone who has RSV. Yes, adults can get it. I was wondering if you had bronchitis, because that's it's going around and turning into it. Well, you know, I thought I had bronchitis the first round of this a couple weeks ago. I just suspected it was maybe a sinus infection and bronchitis, but then when everybody else started getting sick, I thought there's just a virus going around. There ain't nothing we can do about it until we get finished sharing it with each other. Well, you know, Luca spent the night with me Sunday night and Monday night last week. And Sunday night, the only way he would sleep was on my chest. And I had 2 pillows underneath my shoulders. But he was coughing all in my face. So I'm guessing it's very possible that since he was right in my face for 2 days with it, that he might have given me the RSV. Walk-in clinic is why you suck it up and go to an urgent care. Yeah. I'm gonna try the so I used the neti pot tonight. Nothing came out with it though, and I pulled out my Duonebs, so I'm gonna try that for a couple days and see if it doesn't improve any with vitamin C and zinc. And if it doesn't improve in a couple days, we'll go to the something. We'll figure it out. Be nice. Go to the vet. Yeah, I could probably call the vet. I think I have some Medrol. I know I've got prednisone, but I might have some Medrol at the house somewhere. Zinc makes me so sick. I can't take it. Well, the only time the only reason I have zinc is because I bought it with my first COVID when it was so bad, and there was like this vitamin regimen that they recommended you take while you had the COVID. So that's the only time I've ever taken it. If it's in your chest, then well, my head got stuffy today too. Yeah, I've been blowing my nose all day long today. So yesterday, my nose was clear and everything, but today it's in my head also, but it definitely is in my chest. If you don't have a problem with alcohol, I would try making a really strong margarita. Oh shit, abuse Germans. I think it's nasty. Yeah, but if it helps, I can remember when I was little, my nanny she was a very holistic person, and she used to have these zinc tablets that were like chewable. They tasted like, I don't know, sour orange, I think. Dude, speaking of it, I caught CMC on it last night. Oh my god, nothing changed. I watched some of her magnesium. Oh, well, magnesium will. You gotta use the right magnesium, Christian. you got to make sure that it's straight magnesium. If it's got any kind of citrate in it, I can't think of the other right now. I have to go look. But there's so many different variations or mixtures of magnesium with other things, and most of them are actual to use as laxatives. You do have to be careful with magnesium though, either way. And all them germs at work don't help you at all. I told you. So yeah, what's funny, not a hater, is right before you messaged me, I had gone to TikTok to watch a video somebody else sent me. I was in the bathtub, and when I clicked back to my home button, I saw she was live, and jumped in there, and like not even 5 minutes later, you messaged me that she was on TikTok. Oh, okay, yeah, you need the right magnesium then. I laughed when she was talking about, oh, was she? I missed that. I didn't see a lot of her. And some of the time I was over in Ed's live instead of hers, and he muted her, so we couldn't hear anything that she was saying. Yeah, I know. My humidifier started leaking. I don't know what's going on with it. I hadn't thrown it away yet, thank goodness. It's still on my bedside table, so I will turn it back on tonight. I loved hearing Ed say she's not my wife and never will be. That was great. Did you see the girls in his sulfate? Magnesium sulfate is the other one. Thank you. You got to make sure that it's straight magnesium. That's what you want for like cramps and stuff, or pickle juice. So there were some girls in Ed's live that were really poking the bear, I guess. Kept asking about his girlfriend over there and were they together. It was so funny. He's a hot mess too. I don't understand that whole, my ears hurt. I don't Did you see? She heard everything, and he said, yeah, she could hear him, but he couldn't hear her. It was so funny. Well, I commented because he was responding to people in his comments and said something about needing another jar of Shine, and she goes, you probably don't need another jar, old boy, or something like that. So I went onto my alt and commented in her live saying, I don't think he can hear what you're saying. And she said, yeah, I know, he's got me muted. Oh, fuck. Let me try to steam room up and no. Oh, no, not yet. It was. She goes live a lot on TikTok to make her money. What? So they don't have the creator fund anymore, do they? I thought I heard or saw somebody say they don't have the creator fund. So the only way she gets money over there is gifts, maybe? I don't know how TikTok works anymore. Sadly. I don't ever, the only time I even open TikTok is if one of y'all send me a video to watch over there. Because, man, I could get lost in freaking TikTok for hours and go down rabbit holes that I never wanted to go down. I don't see her that often. I was off laughing at her. No, they replaced it with something else. Oh, something else. On the awareness page. I had it on Ed today. Oh, really? On Ed. Gifts, and she can make commission. Wait. Commission off of what? I'm sorry, y'all. I had to. I should have muted y'all. That was rude. What can they make commission off of there? My dad has recently. Oh gosh, that's funny. Like nobody can imagine anybody sponsoring her, or what do you call it? Like her doing. What's it called? Where they show products. I don't freaking know. God, my brain is just mush right now. That was my nose, thank you. She probably just been dinged too many times. She don't qualify. Oh, they still have the creator fund? Is that what you're saying, not a hater? Because I know I saw somebody else, like another creator, that was talking about stuff. I don't even know where or when it was, not long ago, saying that TikTok did away with their creator fund. Pushing TikToks. Oh, okay. She shows an item she bought off of the TikTok shop. Put the link up for it. If people buy it, wow, really? That's crazy. So, affiliate stuff, kind of stuff, I guess, right? Isn't that what that is? So you can, just anybody can do that. You can go buy something off the TikTok shop and get your own affiliate link and show the item and then post your link. People with money will sponsor anything. I had a guy ask if my company would sponsor his jousting. Oh, promotion, okay. The frick does jousting around here? Are you sure he wasn't talking about, like, okay, never mind, I'm not gonna go there. Okay, got y'all. That's crazy. Look, I didn't even know about this TikTok shop thing until recently. I don't even know how to find it. Oh. Yeah, like horses and actual big, long pieces of toothpicks, not other things. The bottom of her life states eligible for. Huh. Well, look at that. I didn't even see that. Hey, FBSI. All right, for anybody that was not here earlier, I have my pay links pinned at the bottom. Can anybody verify that it's there? Y'all can see it, please. I was contacted last night by one of the CPS workers in my county, and there's a family. It's a mom and 2 children who are in our shelter right now because their house burned down last week and they lost everything. And they got out with literally what was on their back. So I've already pulled together some clothes for the kids and the mom, and some blankets, and sent over there. They've gotten a little bit of food from the pantry today. So what I'm trying to do is to be able to buy the kids some Christmas presents and buy them dinner, Christmas dinner that they can cook at home. So if I know it's tight for everybody, you all have your own families and everything to take care of. Please don't feel obligated. If I was asked if there's anything anybody can do, and you can do that. Now, if you would feel more comfortable, you can. My email is somewhere around here. You could email a Walmart gift card even, and I can use that to buy the toys. Doesn't matter. If you don't want to Cash App or Venmo money, I will absolutely take gift cards and use those for our shopping for them. I can't think of. There was something else I was going to think earlier of some way to help. Anyway, I'll say it if it comes to me again. I should have put my email on there, but I believe my email is in the about section of my channel though. Again, don't feel like you need to or have to, or there's no obligation there at all. We're going to make sure these kids have a good Christmas one way or another. I don't even have the backstory about where the dad is. I just know the mom is like 30 something, and 4 and 8 are the kids. The feet are nasty. What? Feet pics. Wait, what? But if you get in trouble to me strikes, you lose that. Oh, that's cool. Wait, what about feet pictures, FBSI? Thank y'all. Feet are nasty, Christian. Except, oh my gosh, evil bitch. See, that's crazy, because that has always been like my biggest fear. When I was a teenager, I used to sleep fully clothed. I'm not kidding. Well, I mean, like boxers and t-shirt with my shoes by my door, all of it. I had all this stuff planned out because I just had this irrational fear of my house catching on fire while we were sleeping. And I mean, I've never been afraid of like dying or death, or afraid of, I mean, really, I've been through so much shit that I'll fucking fight back to just about anything. But that was, my dad's a firefighter. That was one of the things that, you know, made me decide to become a firefighter myself when I was 20. And so now, believe it or not, we have a lot of people, more than you would think in a year, that we help get back on their feet who have lost everything to fires. It's so sad. Oh my gosh. Your senior year of high school. See, that's when I was the most scared about it. And that's how I am. I mean, like, even now, everybody has to sleep with their bedroom doors closed. I make sure that we have, especially when my kids were younger, you know, we had plans in place to, windows never got nailed or screwed shut or anything like that. Every spring, when I would do my spring cleaning, I clean all the windows out and oil the little rails in there to make sure the windows don't get stuck. How stupid is that when you could just pick something up and break a window, right? Yeah, well, that's just Harley's weirdness. Oh my God, yeah. So, I mean, it's terrible to begin with, but golly, was it 2 weeks before Christmas, when they're that young, it's just sad. And I can't go meet them right now and hug them, you know. I guess I do need to go ahead and run to the clinic and get some swabs done so I can get things cultured to make sure I'm not contagious. So that's what we're doing this week. I think I'm off Friday, so I'll more than likely go do all that shopping Friday night and get everything wrapped and drop off to them Saturday. Or if I'm not better, obviously I'll have to have somebody else take it over there. But I love you all for always wanting to pitch in and help me with my crazy endeavors. Okay, so now I need to I'm gonna do what I did with Thanksgiving. What is something that your family is traditional at Christmas that might be weird to other people? Whether it be just something y'all do or food that you make for your Christmas meal. What is a family tradition of your family that is kind of out there? I literally wrap all my presents on Christmas Eve. I don't wrap presents and put them out early. I don't know if I ever have or not. I can't say for sure, but I know at least the last probably, I don't know, 8 or 10 years, I don't wrap presents until Christmas Eve. And then I have a marathon. My kids, which they're all grown now, but they used to go with their dad out to the cemetery on Christmas Eve and leave me home with my wine and my Hallmark movies wrapping presents. My, brunch is our meal for the day. Ooh, I like that idea. If I don't get any better by this weekend, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be cooking on Christmas Day. My mom wraps everyone's presents. Always go looking at Christmas lights in our pajamas and hot chocolate. Oh, we don't really do anything strange at Christmas. It's New Year's. We get weird. Well, I took 3 of the 4 littles out to look at Christmas lights last night, and they enjoyed it. I turned on the kids' Christmas music, and they had a blast. I just got off on the wrong exit. What the frick, man? Oh. Christmas has kind of been for a while for us. Baby daddy's oldest brother was killed on Christmas Eve a while back. That was not, I mean, I can still see everything clearly that night. It was a rough one. And when we got to the ER, they were working him in the trauma room, and it was the hospital that I worked at, so I ran in there and grabbed the stool and started compressions, and we worked him for 45 minutes. That kind of ruined Christmas for us all that year. He doesn't like Christmas that much because of that. You and your pepperoni rolls, you crack me up. It's a family no to do laundry on New Year's Eve. And really, is there something behind that, Christian? So, so baby daddy's mom passed away in 2020, July 2020, and she was the one in their family that, I mean, she did all the goodie baking. That was the tradition over there. The tea cakes, chocolate chip cookies, M&M chocolate chip cookies, fudge, divinity, so much more stuff. And my kids always looked, so there's no other grandkids other than my kids on that side of the family. So I kind of took that over and started doing all the goodie baking with her recipes. Oh, that's my banana. Banana fell down. A family superstition about getting washed away in a flood. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, like, not the washed away in the flood part, but that's neat that there's something behind that. Crap, I think I have 2 hours over here. It's going to be a really long night for me tonight, y'all. I left early from a couple of places last night, and I've got to start making it up. I think I've got exactly 30 minutes at that one, so I think I'm gonna do an hour and 45. No, yeah, tonight, an hour 45 tomorrow. Let me change that. There. Okay. West Virginia is known for the pepperoni. Really? I had no idea. Huh. Because that's totally new to me. That's good. What? Shit. Oh, I really don't want to go in here. I don't even have any masks. I hope this girl's not here. I don't know why that car's over there, though. That's weird. It's in February. Okay. Hey, Antonia, my love. How are you? Probably. I just got to work. February. My oldest son and my sister's birthdays are in February on the same day. Car crashes so down. Oh, is that the I don't feel too good. The 26th. Theirs is the 26th. I should have called in. Well, I called in one day last week because the baby was sick and I was keeping him at my house. So I felt bad enough doing that. Hold on. Oh, really? That's cool. I didn't know that. My watch is telling me it's time to stand up. Bitch gets bossy. What happened? Oh my God, that's the tree, I guess. All right. I heard something shut. Somebody, oh, fuck! And I left my rags in the dryer at home. God dang it! I knew I was gonna do that. This is the second day in a row. Buffalo Bill. Oh, cool. See, I don't look stuff like that up. That's cool. All right, guys. I'm sorry I'm such a bummer tonight. I guess I'm going to go ahead and suck it up and head into work. Figure out what all I need to get done. I got to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, God bless America. That hurt. Ouch. All right. Quit holding on. It's going to be a late night. it's probably gonna be close to 2 a.m. when I'm headed home. So if you're up, feel free to come back and join me. That's all I got to say about that. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Love you all, and I will see y'all later. Bye.